Hey, what's going on, you guys? So to add to my basement DIY projects, I got a new one here. It's going to be cleaning concrete spatter off of the block walls here. I assume this happened when they poured the basement and then they had covered it up with a finished basement, but the ceilings are too low down here to make it even useful. So I'm just going to paint this to clean things up after I repaint the walls and everything. So as you can see, it's pretty extensive. I did a little trial spot without a dust collecting system on it, and it seemed to work out pretty well. Just the quick job I did on it there. What I'm going to be using here is just my Bosch repointing grinder. I took off the shroud for that, obviously, and I just picked up one off Amazon here. Seems to fit pretty nicely. Comes with the blade as well, so that seemed like a good deal. This front here pivots out of the way, so that should be handy to get up against the floor joint. And just so you guys can see, this is the style of a mount. It also came with a number of different spacers for that as well, so it should be pretty universal from what I understand. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to get to grinding this and show you how it turns out. One thing I thought I'd mention is I just have a cup grinder for doing surface grinding with my regular grinder typically. And what I'll do is I'll use that for these not so significant spatter spots. Something like this here. What you can do is take it and just run it across the block, and that knocks off a lot of the high spots. Here, let's see. This one that doesn't look like it's been done before. So at least that knocks off most of it. Otherwise, you'd be grinding this whole wall, which I'm not trying to do. Just the more significant stuff. As you can see, it's pretty bad in some spots. As far as dust collection, what I got for a system here is I've got this long 20-foot hose that I picked up on Amazon. I did have to join it there just to give me a little extra room. But then I just got a 5-gallon DIY water bucket dust collector. So essentially, the one that feeds in has a long tube on it that goes to a water line down here. This bucket's got water in it about 3-4 inches high. And then this top guy's just got an elbow on it to the side, and essentially what happens is the dust comes down, has to hit the water, and then the vacuum is pulling from this side, and that's just going outside here, out the window to a shop vac, and it just alleviates a lot of the dust that has to go through your shop vac to keep your filter clean longer. So that's kind of the setup here. But yeah, let's get started with this. Alright, well I literally had just started. Did these 3 blocks in 10 seconds. I just had to stop and mention how good this is working. I can't believe how fast this is going. I figured it would work, but I didn't think it would go so fast. This is phenomenal. And this is doing a great job of keeping the dust. There's no airborne dust right now. These bristles on here are keeping the suction underneath where it needs to be. And this is working out great. Alright, let's give this a go. That should allow me to get nice and close to the ground. Well, you guys, I'm absolutely blown away on how well this is working. In just that short amount of time, I've done, I don't know, 20 blocks. And they're nice and smooth, no more spatter on them. This will be great for prior to painting. I think what I'm going to do then is just go in between, because there is some concrete spatter in the joints here. And I'll just run through with the tuck point disc, because it's just a diamond, and just knock those off. They seem to come off the mortar really easy. But yeah, this will be great. So this is a great way to go about doing this if you're having the same issue as me and just want to make sure you prep the surface right before painting it. My game plan here is I'm also going to power wash all this and just vacuum up as I go as the water pools. But just to power wash this to get all the dust off and clean it to get it nice and prepped for that paint. Well, I hope this video helped. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. Comment if you guys got any questions for me, and be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'll be sure to leave a link in the description for all the tools I'm using. Thanks for watching.